Days after a man died by suicide in Kerala after a video accusing him of harassment went viral, YouTuber who recorded the video and leveled the harassment allegation has now been arrested. 42-year-old man from Kozhikode, Deepak, he died by suicide after a video by a blogger accused him of sexual misconduct. In fact, the vlogger in that clip portrayed this man to be a harasser. And the video, if you could play that out, where he's standing right beside her and appears to be touching her. She says it was deliberate. And according to his family, he is now dead and gone. His family says that this was a lie and this was just engagement farming, deliberately done to catch views by the vlogger Shimjita Mustafa. Quickly, of course, this went viral, a lot of outrage and backlash now that Deepak has committed suicide. But the lady here in question maintains her stance and sticks to her narrative, saying that he indeed touched her inappropriately and before her touched other women inappropriately in the bus, and which is why she recorded him. But Deepak's family says it's absolutely baseless and it's shaken the entire family, and unfortunately even Deepak was so depressed that he committed suicide. His mother has described the loss as a result of character assassination and nothing else. Police have registered a case now against the vlogger Shimjita under abatement of suicide and are investigating whether the video was edited or shared recklessly. They had also issued a lookout notice as she had gone missing, and she's now been arrested and sent to 14-day judicial custody. But just many questions around whether something like this should be put up online. If at all you've been harassed, raise the issue right there, then file a police complaint. But to capture these videos for the world to see, is it really fair? You know, what kind of impact does it leave on the society as well to show, even if the man was really harassing her, the video of him harassing her as a person who's bearing that harassment? Do you want to put that out in public, and what it does for not just him, to the family of that man who are innocent ideally in this scenario? Well, it's just such a murky situation, and the girl now is the vlogger, even though she says she's honest, has been arrested. Let's bring in Rekha Agarwal, who's the advocate with the Supreme Court and women's rights activist, Barkha Trihan, social activist. A quick word, Barkha, what do you see of the situation here?
The girl entire says, nation, I totally shook when I saw this video, and I repeatedly saw it, not once, many times, to understand what actually happened. And honestly, it was very disturbing because I didn't see the man touching that woman at all.
No, there is physical contact. Yeah, contact is very much there.
Let me complete. See, the buses shake a lot. It was already crowded. Secondly, if you see, the man has changed the position also. I have seen the video many times. And he didn't try to harass any other woman. This is the people sitting in the bus have said this. Even they have examined the CCTV footage. There is nothing inside which has happened. Neither the conductor has said anything. Now this has happened only to harass this man. Instead, the woman wasn't being harassed. The man was harassed. And this situation was created for the man so that they record a few seconds and they put it on social media, and then they get so many likes and all, 2 million views on that small clipping. Imagine. And Deepak, after that, what happens is, Nabila, I am also facing the same thing. Just recently, I was also going through all this mess. So I can tell you how disturbing it is when you get so many calls and when you get so many messages on social media, and people call you and say that you have done this to a woman, and this you have harassed a woman, and it's extremely wrong, and you should be punished, you should die. There's such a lot of hate comments over there, and then you get tortured, mentally tortured. And this happened with this man also. And I can tell you, just few weeks back, I was also facing the same thing. I was told badly for something which I did at Jantar Mantar, and then I was getting a lot of death threats, rape threats, because the now rape victim herself instigated rape against me. So I was going through all trauma. I can understand what Deepak went through, and when he went there, and he was, even if he wanted to tell his side, that nothing of this sort happened. Whom could he tell? Whom could he reach out? He couldn't reach out to anybody. And just to get a little bit of fame or whatever this lady wanted, I don't know what was the real motive of this lady to make this short video and make it
one thing I
also
absolutely
on social
disagree
media.
is that to capture this, if she was really being harassed like that, then to capture it and having the whole world see him harassing her doesn't sit well with me either. Ms. Rekha Agarwal, would you want to come in on your the legal expertise on this? She could have filed a complaint or raised an issue with the conductor, but instead she's taking a video of him harassing her. If he's doing this, see, there is physical contact. Look at the video here we're playing on our screens. There is certain physical contact.
Whether Deepak was actually guilty of harassing the woman or not, that is another matter altogether. Because there are two sides of the story. But as far as this particular incident is concerned, I am not at all with this woman. I think what is her name? Some Samishta, something like that. The lady, the accused lady in this case, that there was no need for her to put her alleged harassment on social media. And because this video, the number of likes, as Barkha said, that it's got probably 2 billion likes, she has been able to get all these likes only because of the fact that this man has ultimately committed suicide. Otherwise, left to itself, there is nothing very dramatic.
No, the video went viral and after that he committed suicide.
Yes. So he's committed suicide after this video has gone online. And I think that the whole idea now what comes into question now is that a line has to be drawn between freedom of speech and expression and and the right of privacy and the fundamental rights of every citizen. Just as a complainant has got a right to complain, an accused person also has a right to defend himself.
True.
So in this case, even without giving an opportunity to Deepak, that whether he's actually guilty or not, she has absolutely tarnished his reputation. Ultimately, had Deepak been alive and had he faced harassment charges, he may have come out scot-free. So that time would have.
And by then, he's already been vilified online. Yeah. So this is unfair. Absolutely.
So absolute, transgression of the right that you have of putting things on social media. She should not have done that. If she was really being harassed, she could have made a complaint to the police.
Correct.
She could have taken help of the other passers-by. And now, now she's facing charges of abetment to suicide. Now, whether actually she will be able to, whether the state will be able to carry forward and prove the charges of abetment to suicide, again, that time will tell. But as of now, I fully disagree with what the lady has done.
Absolutely.
It was uncalled for.
Yeah, Barkha?
See, I again say, are we building a society based on truth and law or on virality or mob judgment? This is absolutely wrong, which she has done. She should have filed a complaint, filed an FIR. She should have, if actually things happened, instead of having those fake likes or doing this propaganda, fake propaganda, she could have actually, if Deepak was wrong, she should have given a complaint.
Yeah, that's precisely what I think we've settled on that idea that she should have given a complaint and that's all. It should have ended there instead of and also herself. I mean, you're putting yourself in a on the camera, showing a man harassing you. I don't know. Of course, it looks nothing less than engagement farming for me. Thanks very much, both of you. That's all I have time for. I really appreciate you joining us here tonight.